Early on in the epidemic, in the COVID-19 pandemic, FDA really was very proactive in putting out guidance for, extending flexibilities to sponsors who are conducting clinical trials, given the limitations and restrictions with access to clinical settings. And so that guidance really had as a guiding principle preserving patient safety as really tantamount. And then sort of thinking about the risk benefit of any other amendments to a clinical trial conduct that needed to be made. And so I think FDA was really quite proactive. In terms of how the pandemic has impacted clinical trials, I mean, there's no doubt that initially, early on in the clinical trial, there was just a almost near cessation of all clinical trial conduct, and that certainly impacted oncology trials. But I think as the time has gone on, there's been sort of a more pickup in terms of these trials being conducted. And so I think some of the thinking some of the things that we've been proactive about thinking about at the agency has been really how some of the measures that were implemented to continue the trials, but with some modifications, ultimately will impact clinical trial data quality, but also the interpretability of the results. And so we look forward to seeing that. And some of the silver linings, we hope, of the pandemic have been really measures that are sort of reflected some of FDA's ongoing discussions, even pre-pandemic, with regards to how we can make trials less burdensome for patients, so implementing more decentralized clinical trial conduct. And so we hope to see that sort of how that impacts trial data, but also hope that these measures continue well beyond the pandemic.